Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Rose Thorn here. Today, I am reacting to the comment sections to Foodie Beauty's two lives that she did today. One is called Get Ready With Me, and the second one is called Starbeeze Live Coffee. So, in a nutshell, for both of those lives, Foodie is getting ready to go see allegedly a date, although it's pretty apparent that she's going to see Natter because she's all dressed up. She packed an overnight bag and she keeps talking about some other guy. But in Natter's live stream this morning, he was saying that he also had somewhere to go. He did a quick live doing a burnt banana cake monstrosity that Gary Unfiltered reacted to. And I must say, Gary, that was a very funny chat. Seeing Natter attempt to make a cake, bread, whatever the heck it was, and failing miserably. That thing was undercooked. It was burnt. What was that thing? I can't even figure it out. I don't even know what that thing was at the end. It didn't look right. It wasn't burned. It was burnt. And Gary always does awesome reactions to Natter's cooking. Natter's cooking lives are much more entertaining than Chantal's live streams. There's much more to talk about there, especially with Gary. He always makes it funny. And I love the break videos with the twerking chicken. That's just too much. Although I am mad at Gary. Gary, you know why? You sent me them pics, man. I can't forgive you for that. I told you I don't want to see them. I don't want to see. So in the live that Chantal did today, she flashed her fupa, and it was a sight to see. Everybody saw it. I didn't see it. I was busy eating breakfast and drinking my tea, but no, Gary had to send me a picture of her fupa. Gary, how cruel are you, bro? Like, seriously, like, why would you do that? I asked you not to. I don't care if there's a rule. If I have to see it, you have to see it too. Somebody do away with that rule, because I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Anyway, so before we get to the two comment sections, I want to play y'all something. I would like to show you part of Gary's live that he did last night, where he was reacting to Chantal's after the interview that she did with RSN and Miss Effin Wonderful. She did like a live where she was talking. She had her camera way above her head, probably because her contour and face filters no longer work. But she's doing that above the head camera angle. And Gary was doing his live chat. And guess who came into the room? The unholy trifecta of VIBs. Plain Cheeseburgers, Ashley Lamborghini, and Sofa King. They're like a pack of hyenas. They always run in a pack. They don't dare come into a chat room alone. They all come together. And they decided to come into Gary's chat room last night and try to cause problems. But those of us over there on Gary's channel, the Unfiltered Squad, we don't put up with that mess. We really don't. So I came in about halfway, and Ashley Lamborghini started it on me, but I could care less because, you know what? I'm 51 years old. I'm a gamer. Try to mess with me. You're not going to make me upset. You're just not. But the chat was roasting the three of them. They were really getting it from all sides. And YouTube Reject was in there. Monty was in there. The mods were in there. Everybody was just roasting them. It was funny. So before we get deep into the Chantal stuff, because really it's not that interesting, let me just show you a piece of the chat last night, right about the time that I came in, and how the chat was just having fun roasting and poking at the three jackals known as Plain Cheeseburgers, Ashley, and Sofa King.
I don't remember from any of those things.
So there I am right here. I'm coming in saying hi, everybody, because I heard through Discord that they came in. I'm like, what? I guess I need to come in. And this is what happened.
Hello, Rose Thorn, and welcome to the damn circus that we are having tonight. We have some friends in here, but We got Ashley Lamborghini. We did have cheeseburger. We had sofa bitch or something like that. I forget what they call themselves. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Gary came up with some funny names for the threesome. Yeah. Sofa King is now Crotch Couch. Lamborghini, her name is now Limbo Lambo. And plain cheeseburger is burnt cheeseburger. Gary made up his own names for all three of them.
Thomas said I did don't send accidentally.
Don't block them, Rose. We got it. Just
Oh, there she is. So there's Miss Ashley Lamborghini saying, "Ew, Rose is here." Yes, Ashley, I am in Gary's chat. I'm a mod too. What you gonna do? I got a wrench. What you gonna do? You mad because I showed up? Big deal. Go back to your corner with Chantal. Leave us alone on the Unfiltered Squad, you bunch of troublemakers.
yeah. Yes, Rose is here. Are you actually here, Smash? What's wrong, Lambo? What's wrong, Lambo?
How do you know my intention?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I trigger Ashley, and you know what? I live for it. I'm so glad I trigger you, Ashley. I really do. Stay mad, Ashley. Stay mad.
What's wrong? Hey, everybody, let's get back to Nader. We're on the same page with him.
Yeah, Chip, like I can't talk about it.
Hey, try hard. I've never met someone online more insecure and in need of validation that they're willing to forego normalcy and rationality to the scale that you do, Ashley Lamborghini. It's sad.
And the chat is just roasting them, and I am living for it. And can I just say this? Listen, if you're someone on YouTube and you go into a chat room, any chat room, not just the reaction chat rooms, but any chat room, the moment that you enter that chat room, you are a guest in somebody else's house. And anybody out there, you've got some good upbringing, then you know that when you walk into somebody's house, you are a guest and you should be on your best behavior. If you have an opposing opinion to whatever is being said or whatever is being done, you can present it in a polite way for discussion. But the moment you walk in somebody's house and start disrespecting the other guests that are there, or even the host, that's just bad manners. You shouldn't be doing that. Should not be doing that. And if you walk into somebody's house and you cannot behave yourself, maybe don't show up, maybe not be there. Ashley, Sofa King, plain cheeseburgers. Don't go where you're not wanted if you're not going to behave yourself. You want to express your opinion, you want to do it in a polite way, that's another thing. But you're coming on to Gary's chat. He's doing a live chat and he's entertaining the audience. He's making them laugh. And you're going to sit there and disrespect the people in that room, and you're going to disrespect the mods. No, ma'am, and no, sir. We're not going to allow that over there. No, we're not. We got a fun atmosphere on Gary Unfiltered. We are not going to put up with that mess. We're not going to put up with it. The mods are not going to put up with it. Gary certainly isn't going to put up with it. It's a fun atmosphere, and we're going to keep it that way.
Why would I do it on purpose?
Feed me Seymour.
And there's me in the chat saying to Ashley, I'm here, and if you aren't careful, Ashley, I will make an ironic ambiance video out of you. And I will too. Push me and it might happen.
Obviously, something happened and I got the clown's attention, but that's okay. The thumbnail now says, "Welcome to the circus." You bitches wanted it. Welcome to the circus.
YouTube reject in the house.
I mean, do you want me to fix my hair like your girl real quick? I can fix my hair like your girl real quick.
Gray. Specifically, I remember saying, actually.
Eerie. Ari says, Ashley, does it hurt when you get on your knees for her, or have you done it so much now that they're good solid calluses? Yeah, and Sofa King was actually in the room and he kept making comments asking, have you taken a shower, Rose? You know what? I find that ironic that Sofa King is talking about me taking a shower when the person that he's paying the $5 to over there, she don't even take a shower and she don't brush her doggone teeth. Talking about other people's hygiene when you're literally paying a person $5 and they're the most unhygienic person on YouTube. But go ahead, Sofa. Talk about my hygiene.
You know what? Let me fix my hair like you girl real quick. Is that what you want? I'm going to do it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds. Maybe 10. Hold on. I'll fix it like you girl.
Yeah, I know. Make it rain now, you know. Boom didn't happen. Yeah. If you know, yeah.
All right. Let's fix it. Come on. Get fix your hair like you girl. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it well.
Gary about to
Fix
make
my
it
hair.
funny.
I think I need to sleep.
Fix it like a girl. Don't get
I need
mad.
to wash them and sleep.
There we go. There you go, Gary.
Now, twinsies. How you like that comb over? Is that better for you? There we go. Look, twins. I just need some blue eyeshadow. Now what? What's cracking? What's cracking?
I was making a joke. People, that's what I'm saying.
You like my hair now?
Twist everything.
You like
I would hold me to every word.
You like that?
Look at that. Listen, you know what? Gary is a small channel and he's providing more laughs and more entertainment than Chantal, and she's a much bigger channel. Ain't this sad? It's sad for her. It's not so sad for Gary because he just brings a comedy no matter what he does, whether he's reacting to Chantal or Nat or whatever else. He just knows how to bring the laughs, and we need that in the reaction video. We really do. We needed to laugh, and I'm so glad that Gary's here.
Just looking at you, Rick.
I like it, Kyla. I like it, Kayla. What do you think? I like it.
I have to go to bed soon.
Look, twinsies. Twinsies. Because I wear my hair back like a girl. Doing it well. Doing it well. Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all missed it. The chat was lit last night. It was fun in there.
I tried. I'm trying. I tried so hard. Hell yeah, baby. What's a cracking lacking? My new hairdo. Oh, twerk it, girl. Twerk it. Do your thing like a chicken wing.
It's the Holy Trinity.
Buddy, do. Yeah, like that shirt. See?
Sexy asshole.
I'm sexy and I know it. Burn, burn, burn.
Not
Look at that
empty.
body. Burn, burn, burn. Look at that body.
Okay, I love you guys.
I think y'all came to the wrong channel. I think y'all came to the wrong
Well, it's
channel.
only been a half an hour. I'll make it up to you, don't worry.
Make it up to me. Make it up to me. I'll be looking on Twitter for them OF shots.
Now, at one point, Gary like kicked all 3 of them out because they were just being too rude. Not just to me, but they were also making, I believe, Sofa King said something to Monty that was inappropriate. I think he made a threat or something. So that was the crossing line for Gary, and he just kicked him out. Let me see if I can find that. Hold up.
We have a lot of other things to accomplish.
He's fupa blind. I like it. I love it. I like squid. It can be very good, not very fishy. Oh, okay, Lorraine. Nice. Or
I can't find the part of the video. I'd have to play the whole video, and I can't be here all day. But yeah, Gary had to kick out all 3 of them because they weren't even coming in to make conversation with people, which some of the beezers do. They go in other rooms and they lurk and they make conversation and they don't act like jerks. But Ashley Sofa King and Plain Cheeseburger. They just can't behave themselves. They're not there for conversation. They're there to disrupt the chat. That's different. So they had to go. They had to go. So that all happened. And Gary even talked to me on Discord. He's like, he was being very apologetic about, like Ashley coming after me. And I'm like, don't worry about me, dude. I'm good. It takes a lot to get me mad, and they weren't even close to it. But he's such a nice guy. He really is. So for those of you that like this little bits and piece of his chat last night, you can watch the whole thing on his channel. Go to Gary Unfiltered. I will leave a link in the description. But we got to get on with the rest of this react, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's go to Chantal. Now, before we get into this, before we get into the comment section, spot the freshly shaved head. I wonder who did that for her, because she can't shave her head by herself. So spot that freshly shaved smooth head. Also directly behind her, y'all see this silver dish, this pet dish? That thing has been on the floor 4 days. No food in it, no water. It's been that way for days. But why isn't the pet dish filled up with food? Why is it just sit in the middle of the floor with nothing in it? Another thing that happened in this live stream, and don't worry, I'm not going to play it for you. Chantal flashed her fupa, and pics of that are everywhere. Gary, can we talk? I did not need to see that shit. I don't care about that rule. I didn't need to see it. We need to abolish that rule. I'm calling corporate. That wasn't very nice. I just ate breakfast and drank my tea. How could you do that to me? I thought you were my friend. But in this live, Foodie is getting ready to go see Natter. Let's just call it for what it is. He's just going to go see Natter. She doesn't take a shower. She just takes a bath in cologne, doesn't brush her teeth, packs an overnight bag with dirty clothes, and then the next live, the Starbeeze live coffee, she's on her way to go see him. So let's just get to the comment section so, you guys can see what the people have to say. Hold on, let me get all the comments I can before we get started.
Why am I responsible for like what everyone thinks?
Shut up, Chantal.
No, I don't. Or I don't think no. She's not a friggin' racist.
Okay, stop. Does that bedroom look clean to y'all? Not even close. It looks like she hasn't touched anything. Miss, I'm going to clean my bedroom, never cleaned it. But no big surprise, we knew she wasn't. So let's get on with the comments. Let's see. Mike Red says this date is going to be really surprised when he sees the buffalo waddling towards him with that huge fupa and stomach hanging to the floor when her Tinder pics look completely different. That's how I know she's going to go see Natter. Yeah, Chantal talks about all these different men she's talking to, but notice all the men she talks to are in faraway places. It's never anybody local. And I think there's a reason for that, because by talking to men far away, they'll never see her the way she really is. They'll never be exposed to her the way she really is. If she were dating somebody in Canada, they could come see her. They could come meet her face to face in her home, in a coffee shop. And then they'd see all those pictures that she took were doctored up, photoshopped, edited, all that stuff. And they probably wouldn't want to see her again. So if a person is far away, she's free to catfish them as she likes. But anybody local is not going to want to deal with her. That's another reason why she sticks with Natter, because Natter knows exactly what she looks like, smells like, and she pays her entry fee to be around him. She pays him money. She buys him groceries. So because of that, he can tolerate her. She would never dare to meet up with somebody that has never seen her before, knows nothing about her, because the first impression they get of her is a woman who is morbidly obese, unhygienic, hasn't brushed her teeth, hasn't taken a shower. That's a bad first impression to give somebody you've never met before. Bloop says, have fun at Natter's. Get some flossing done with D2's Bussy. Kill two birds with one stone. Oh, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Lightning Marie says, I know Natter has to struggle to find the kitty after witnessing that. You know, I just ate, so we'll just gloss past that one. I don't want to think about it. Helen says, don't think homeboy will be happy tonight. He's not in the best of from guess you won't be needing a change of clothes after all, rage in the morning. Yeah, I don't want to think about the two of them together. Y'all need to stop talking like that. Lolly May says, the fact you packed a whole overnight bag. Yeah, just going to go on a date, but yet you're packing an overnight bag. So it's not even a case of you're going on a date. And if you're on a date with this new person that maybe you might stay over, you're already anticipating staying the night. And that's why you're doing the overnight bag. You already know that you're going to go stay and spend the night with somebody. So this new person that you're talking about, how could you be sure of that unless you already knew them? Unless for sure you knew you were going to stay the night. Daisy Skippy says, looking good for a guy, getting ready for a guy, being pleased by a guy, and food seems to be your only concern. You always have the energy for men and food, doing your taxes, cleaning up your place, and self-improvement you never have the energy for. Just an observation. So there you go. It's not that Chantal doesn't have the energy and she doesn't have the motivation. She's got it. It's just that she looks at certain things as being not worth the effort, not worth the time. There's no reward at the end of her time and effort that she finds appealing. You know, she doesn't look at cleaning her room and cleaning her house is worth it, even though she could turn on her camera and monetize it and actually kind of in a way get paid for housework. She doesn't want to be bothered. The only rewards that she wants are the rewards that she sticks in her mouth or spending time around Natter and getting the green bean. Those are things that she considers rewards. Those are things that she thinks are worth working for. Chantal, if you cleaned your house, the reward is you have a clean home, not just for yourself, but for your pets too. And a clean environment does help you feel better. You know, and as far as doing your taxes, well, you get that straight and that keeps you out of jail. But go ahead and reach for that instant gratification and see how that works out for you. Bobby Berry says, no more paneer. Woman, come on. You should have arrived at that decision a week ago. Well, in the react that I did before this one, she said that a feeder has been buying her meals. A feeder bought her the last meal that she had of the paneer. That's why she's doing all these paneer meals, I feel, because there are people that are buying her food and maybe on top of that, paying her to eat it on camera. Then she's taking those feeder requests, y'all. I'm telling you. And she's making some extra money off of YouTube for that. Lime Jello says she purposely packs this weekend bag on camera to get reactions and to get people to question what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. FFS is not just for a date, and we all know it, including her. Did she pack a toothbrush? Big question, does she own a toothbrush? Is it in good working order? Or is it on the floor somewhere where she'd never pick it up? But you're right. Chantal, she's very calculating. She's very strategic. She knows that if she does certain things on camera, it's going to get a reaction from the community. It's going to get noticed from the community. But it's so sad that she has to resort to all these cons and tricks to get people to watch her rather than give great content. She could give great content. We'd still react to it. As a matter of fact, we would welcome a change in content that's not toxic or dark or boring or monotonous. I mean, if Chantal wanted to go play putt-putt golf, I'd be all about that life. I would cover it. That would be fun for her, fun for us. People could watch it without being triggered, but she just keep focusing on this same boring, toxic crap. Laura H says, pile on as much makeup as you want. Natter still hates you and is only addicted to your money. She knows this and she doesn't care. She doesn't care because, to be honest, he is the best right now that she could get, given the fact she's not taking care of herself. She's not willing to take a shower. She's not willing to wear clean clothes. She's not willing to change her manners and stop being gross and vulgar. Natter is the best she could ever hope for, because no decent man is going to want to deal with all of that and claim her. It's interesting. She wants someone to claim her, but then she structures her life and her routine around things that a man would never want to claim, would be embarrassed to claim. I mean, no, I'm sorry. No man wants a stinky, vulgar, gross woman. No, not at all. Not ever. Not in this lifetime, not in the next 10 lifetimes. Caroline says, I still don't understand the lack of cleaning. It's not that hard. Her cats live in a disgusting environment. If anything, I would clean for them and not myself. These cats are innocent bystanders. It's really concerning. Don't get me started on the cats. I can go all day. Y'all already know how I feel about it. You know how I feel. I got up this morning and I made my breakfast, and the first thing I did was clean out my cat's water dish. I put her some fresh dry food down. I put her some wet food down. Clean out her litter box. That took me all of like less than 10 minutes. And Chantal has an entire day to do stuff. 10 minutes is not a lot of time to spend doing that. But she and Pete's can't be bothered to do those simple things. So, I mean, I do feel bad for the cats. And you're right. If she's not going to clean for herself, at least do it for the cats. They're living in that unhealthy crap day after day. But y'all know how I feel about that situation as far as all that. She's, in my opinion, I feel that she's waiting for her cats to pass away, especially BBJ. BBJ is sick, and to make her well, she would have to go to the vet, spend some money to get her well, put her on medication, which she should be on medication. I've heard that BBJ should be on meds right now, and Chantal can't be bothered to get the medication and keep her on the medication. So in Chantal's head, she's like, well, why am I going to spend a few $100s at a vet when I can save that for food and for edibles? You know, she's being completely selfish there. And yet she won't give the cats to another person who will give them what they need. And I feel the reason why she's not giving them to another person is because if another person takes those cats, there's a chance of exposure that that person, when they take the cats to the vet, especially BBJ, then there's a chance of Chantal being exposed for how neglectful she's been treating her cats. So rather than risk the exposure, which could damage her and her channel, she'd rather keep it a secret, and that way nobody knows just how sick BBJ really is. That's just my opinion. That's my thoughts. Let's see. Burble says, wow, Chantal, you are huge. Teresa TM says, obviously these texts are from Natter. Of course they are. Of course they are. Let's see. More people talking about, everybody's talking about the FUPA flash, and they're giving timestamps. Thank you for the timestamps, but I'm not looking. I already seen the pictures. I don't need to see it again. Let's see. Another one says she's pretty much outgrown her XXL gaming chair. Yeah, she got the biggest gaming chair you can get. And when she sits in it, it looks too small for her. That's not me picking on Chantal. That's just fact. She got the biggest gaming chair there is, and yet even the gaming chair is not big enough for her anymore. It's too small. You know, she needs to slow down on that gain and weight business. Chantal Olive Marie says, just gross. You purposely pushed your chair out so far back to show whoever has paid you to do that stunt. You're humongous fupa. You have no self-respect. Yeah, somebody might have paid her for that too. We don't know that. That's just speculation. But if somebody did, y'all are twisted. We don't need to see that on YouTube. Take a picture and send it to somebody. Don't show it in a public platform. Let's see. Let's see. So that's it for the comments of this one. Let's move on to this one. Let me just refresh the comments real quick so we can get them all. Shut up, Chantal. I don't want to hear you. All right. All right. Summer Flowers says, in case anyone has forgotten, last Tuesday she was also out to meet a new guy at the same time in the afternoon. Anyway, everyone knows where she's really going. I guess they have decided Tuesdays and Fridays will be the days they get together. That seems to be the pattern so far. So there's a pattern now, is there? Maybe Dee Dee has him certain days of the week and Chantal has him the rest. Maybe that's the arrangement between those two. Chantal Olive Marie says Nader is also dressed up better than usual in his live stream. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, it is. And those two idiots, if they had two brain cells between them, they would just drop the act. Because that's what it is. It's an act. Stop lying to the people. We aren't dumb. We know you're seeing each other. Why you two idiots are still lying, I don't understand. Like, there's no game here. The game has been figured out. The people aren't dumb. Just confess to what's going on. We know already. Flora says, you are the company you keep. You are Nader, and Nader is you. There's no escaping yourself this time. And to all your beezers who bash the F out of Nader, yet keep supporting you and feeding you money to go see the very thing they say they hate, and White Knight against is the biggest hypocrisy. Y'all are strange over here on this side of the tube. Yeah, they are very strange. They don't like to be called enablers, but they are. I'm sorry, VIBs, it's true. You are all enablers. If you're in Chantal's chat and you're paying $5 to her, you know exactly where your money is going and what it's being used for because she's not shy about showing you. Your money is being used to buy those ridiculous 1,000 milligram edibles that she uses to get on camera and she's bonked out of her head. She's using the money for multiple trips to Uber Eats to get fast food and she's gaining a bunch of weight. How exactly are you not enablers? When you're dealing with somebody who's an addict, who's got a disorder with food, how are you not enabling both of those things? I'll wait. Explain it to me. I'll wait. I don't care if you're looking at an addict and you like them, they're still an addict. They still got a problem with food, and you're still funding both of those. There's no way to get around it. About 75 to 85% of the money that she gets from all of you, super chats included, go for that crap. So you are contributing to her demise. You're not just members, you are enablers. If you're giving your money to an addict and it's somebody who has a disorder and they are committing self-harm on camera publicly right there in front of you where you can see it, you are an enabler. It's time to face the truth. You are enabling her in her addictions. You are enabling her with her disorder, and you are enabling more of her demise. Let's see, next comment. Painted Lady Abby says, one would think that a person like her might hide when she's out in the real world. Nope, not Foodie. She's full on did the clown makeup and the outfit screams, look at me. Hello, Amanda says, why are you pretending that you're not going to go see Nader? You have your bag full of overnight stuff in the back seat. Like I said, the line is dumb. It's so dumb. If they ever hope to save their channels, they just need to stop with the nonsense and come forward with the truth. Just come out with it. Come out with it. Come out of hiding. We can see you where you're peeking out from. Stop hiding. Sassy says, say hey to Nader. Your beezers are buzzing away as you lie to them again and again about seeing him. Rumor is Dee Dee has started a civil suit against you for doxing her job and mom. You did get the lawyer you said you were going to get, I hope. Karma's going to melt down soon. I don't know if that's true. That's speculation. That's the first I've heard of it. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Jen says this will be all the evidence in court that they saw each other and she's a liar. I'm telling you guys, there is no court case. There's no court case. It was all just an art they came up with to make money because we've heard nothing about it since. And like I said before, remember when she drove to the quote unquote police station? We did not see the name on the front of the building to identify it as a police station. We saw her park on the side of a building and leave the car for about an hour, but we never saw her talking to any law enforcement officer or official of any kind. We heard that he got picked up and then let go, but no proof of that either. It's all a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS that Chantal came up with, because whenever the members start getting mad at her for seeing Natter, she will tease them with, okay, it's finally over and we're not seeing each other. And then the money starts rolling in. Well, you know what, Chantal? That's not working anymore. It's not working because you've done it too many times. Nobody believes you. So the two of you just need to come clean. Stop lying to the people, because the people are the ones paying your bills and paying your rent, and his bills and rent too. And if it matters to him, he needs to just get it out there. If he wants his rent and bills paid by you, then just come clean about it, all of it. Just do it. Lady D says, what woman meets a stranger at a motel on the first date unless it's Natter? Well, we are talking about Chantal. She's so thirsty for the D. Even if it weren't Natter, she'd still do it. You know, she's, like a 7-Eleven, the legs are open all the time. Open 24 hours. Let's see. VLR says, nothing on her fits. She looks so uncomfortable. I wouldn't doubt that she is uncomfortable. I don't know what size she's wearing these days. I think it's a 5, 6X, but she keeps gaining weight at a rapid rate. Nothing is going to fit her. Nothing. That's why she needs to slow down. She needs to slow down. More people talking about, we know where you're going. Let's see. Jamie Reynolds says, you don't need a mocha. You need a water and a walk. How are you not concerned with your health? You want to do all this traveling, you say, but you aren't going to be around much longer if you don't knock this off. She doesn't care. Chantal is not concerned with doing the right thing. She's concerned with being defiant to a fault. Anything that people advise her to do, she'll do just the opposite, just to throw up that middle finger. That middle finger is everything to her. The big F-U. That F-U middle finger matters more to her than even her own health. Let's see. People remarking about the court case. I'm telling y'all, there's no court case. There's nothing. I promise you there's nothing. All right, people are talking about her makeup. All right. Oh yeah, and in this live, Chantal, I gotta be. I'm gonna be. I would like to give constructive criticism to you, because I'm not a cruel person. But let's talk about your earring choices. Your earrings are way, way too big, and people can hardly see your ears. Those earrings are not flattering. They're just not. They're not. I mean, it's not flattering for you. You need to take those off. It doesn't make sense to wear 2 big earrings on ears you can't even see. They're pressed up against your head. Anyway.
Do you like my ring? The paneer made it a little tighter. I like these little accessories.
It's not the paneer. It's the fact that you're gaining too much weight. Stop. Slow down with that. You're going to be 600 pounds if you don't watch it. Anyway, that's all we have for this react video. Hope I condensed it all down for y'all in a way that you can digest it. Like I said, there's really nothing much to report. She's going to see Natter. She got to do it to get ready with me. Her and Natter both got their mandatory, got to make a little bit of money today, streams out of the way. That way she can go spend time with him and she'll come back in the morning or something. So that's it for this react video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.